had a lot of embryology after he discovered the Quranic verses. But then, under pressure from non-Muslims, he was kind of forced to he weeded it out, or they weeded it out basically in the subsequent editions until now it's become like a footnote. So this is an interesting case of the evolution of knowledge. Also, Keith Moore disclosed that timing is governed by between stages by Arabic words thumma, then, and fa. So thumma means slow, because thumma in Arabic, like if you have stage A and stage B and it says A, thumma, B, then it means this, for going from A to B it takes time. But when it says fa, like the Big Bang verse, as a conjunction, then it's a rapid. So you have these verses on embryology, creation of alaka and then mudga, and then you have these conjunctions. And so even the rate at which it develops is governed by the Quranic verse and is very accurate, right? So he also said that Keith Moore told us that he started to use this to teach University of Toronto students because they had 41 stages or something. It's very complicated. He says the Quranic stage is very logical, so he was teaching the University of Toronto students using the Quran. Right? And then Marshall Johnson, who was the pioneer of Touch His Babies, he told me that the Muslims are not doing enough to let non-Muslims know about the Quran and science, and then he told me he's fascinated by play mentioned in the Quran. So this got me even more interested actually in this whole thing of play evolution. So in 2011, the solution to how play played a role was given in my book, From Microbits to Everything, Beyond Darwinism and Creationism, Volume 3, The Evolutionary Implications. I have that here. So I dealt with that. Extrasolar planets and extraterrestrial life. According to Islam, we are certainly not alone. The Quran states, and among his signs is the creation of the heavens and the earth, somewhat. And whatever corporeal creatures, Dabatin, he has dispersed throughout them. He is able to gather them when he wills. This part is actually referring to future contact with entities from other planets. It's not talking about the Day of Judgment. So they found actually Kepler, a planet that it has is in the Goldilocks zone where it could be life, and this is a kind of an artist's rendition of that. But they've been finding hundreds and hundreds of planets like that right now. So it will be quite soon, I believe, that they will actually find life on some other planet, and it's going to confirm this verse. So according to the Quran, then, according to the Quran, there are Earth-like planets that are hospitable to life. Number 7 in Arabic is often synonymous with several, but it may also mean exactly 7. I believe it means 7 exactly. So it says in the Quran, it is God who created 7 heavens, Samawati, and of the earth their light. I don't have time to go into this because we have another session sometime later, some other seminar. But actually, this is referring to the clusters, and it's saying that essentially even just as there are clusters of galaxies are in clusters, so is the Earth is in clusters. And if that's the case, there are trillions of Earths. And they were using Drake's equation before, which is an equation that kind of tries to estimate the number of intelligent civilizations. And using Drake's equation, the number was very low. But when they sent Kepler, they did a recalculation in 2012. They said, oh yeah, there are billions of planets. But we wrote this article in 2006. So before I mention that, it said, surprisingly, the Quran does not state that we are the topmost species in the realm of the universe in our overall attributes, intellectual or physical. It says here in the Quran, and indeed we have honored the children of Adam, and we carried them by land and sea. We have provided them with wholesome things, having specially favored them above many of whom we have created, not above all. So there are other entities that are superior to us in different ways. Now, so once we had proven that there are millions and trillions of planets, according to the Quran, that was in 2006, then it was published in Nexus, which is a journal which has a circulation of 1.1 million. Because Scientific American was not willing to publish this, so I had to approach some other journal. But I approached it almost 10 years later, but they did publish it. So, and one reason I did that is because, when there's a discovery, and then the Muslims come and say, oh, this is also in the Quran, and say, oh yeah, now you're saying it, now you know. But this is the opposite, we did the opposite. We first said it, and then later on, after a number of years, they said, oh yeah, we think they're building the planets. So now this is on record. The Turtle Prize winner and physicist Paul Davies, I was in touch with him, SETI, Search for Extraterrestrial intelligence, they know about these things. We've been in touch with them. So, I mean, what does all this mean?